Coming up next, the Grizzlies taking on... Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Williams. And it's Edey in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, keeping his composure against defensive pressure inside. Nice work there by Morant.
Outside Williams. Bane kicks to Williams. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Here's Shannon, guarded by Bane. Shots good by Shannon.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
He with the block. Down low, Morant with the steal. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Edey. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Not enough on that one as it misses. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back. Finished off the break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pass to Edey. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Drills it from outside. Morant's got 7 points. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the Great One.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Count it.
Well, that's a smart play, taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant passes to Jackson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Morant left side. And then Morant slams it in.
The best dunking point guard in the game, Ja Morant.
Nets trail by 8. So stand the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outs
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. Of course, Ja Morant's name first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Williams kicks to Bane. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Jackson up top. Williams scanning the floor. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Here's the three. He doesn't hit that one. The Nets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. So on the floor for Memphis. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Pass to Clark from outside the arc. They get it back. Morant lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 11 points.
Well, look at the activity of Morant all over the offensive glass.
The Nets working the ball around now. Connect with it. 12 points for him. Here's Shannon. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Outside Williams. There's Jackson with the 3. Clowney pulls it in.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Connect. No good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Williams dishes to Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
You can see, and coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Pass to Shannon. Bane with the steal. Here's Clark. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Nets have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Lee passes to Hartenstein. Lee against Morant. And Lee with the stuff.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lee against Morant. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Bane. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And how about Desmond Bane, among the most accurate shooters in the world?
Here's Lee. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass. Lee's got 7 points for the quarter.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team.
last season. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Nets have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Shots good by Lee.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Outside, Bane. Williams kicks to Johnson. Pass to Bane. Clark trying to get open. And there's Bane. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
Well, Bane had one goal that trip. Come right back at them with the 3 of his own.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Clark. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The Grizzlies 4th.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
Jackson, he's checked in for Johnson. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Here's Morant. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Edey's checked in for Memphis.
Grizzlies substitution.
On defense, Memphis. No good from Lee. Lee with the steal. From the arc. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
Morant dishes to Williams. No good from outside.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Lee gets the bucket.
Man, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Back to Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunity.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Nets up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
When I look at the Nets, right now a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing.
And taking a look now at the Brooklyn Nets. They're in a close contest.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq.
And that is it for half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
We've got Connect. He's out there with the great one. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
On the wing, Bane. The baseline jam. It's hauled in by Shannon.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Knecht gets it to go.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Morant passes to Jackson. Pass to Edey. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Takes it inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Shoots from the elbow, and it's Morant missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
No good from Lee. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Edey. Jackson kicks to Williams. Now Morant, right at the free throw line. And again, Memphis no good.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
No good from Lee.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive. Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
The Nets working the ball around now. Lee, a screen on Jackson. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Memphis. Loads it up there for Morant. An emphatic LU jam.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Outside Jackson. Bane kicks to Jackson. Pass to Williams. For 3. Got that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to 4 points. The basket there from Jackson.
A strong three-point shooter. Jackson Jr. responds.
Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. Right through the D for the layup. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Lee softly drops in the floater. And the Nets lead by 6.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And here's Morant. And he has 28 points for the game. They get it again. The kick out to Williams. Bane sets the screen for Williams. Trains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 14.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Lee. The Grizzlies pull it in. And a wide open look for Bane. No good. That would have tied it. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Lee. And Lee with the stop.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Morant. The shot, no good. Good D by Lee. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside, Bane. Out Outside Jackson. Here's Williams, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Minot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Clearly a foul.
For Brooklyn, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And he makes both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Morant. It's good. Morant's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Lee outside. And he drives in. And Lee with the stuff.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the bench.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
All right, a chance to see stats for Bane. Coming off a terrific season, he was around 23 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Williams with a clean look. Good on the triple. Williams has got 17.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Nets passing it around. Lee outside. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And there's the foul. It will go on Lee. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas checked in for the Grizzlies. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a 3-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble. Very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
Here's Edey. Outside, Bane. Bane sets the screen for Williams, and the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 24.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Williams at the small forward. Lee with the steal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
So both teams making some changes here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Outside, Smart. 3 on 3 to tie it up. And the rejection by Morant. Now here's Smart. Outside Thomas. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Alton Connect picks one up. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 41.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jump.
Here's Lee. It's deflected. Smart deciding where to go with it. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Here's Larson. That one goes. Count it.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Edey. Shoots from the right block, and it's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And the Nets making a change here. Jackson's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Baines checked in for Marcus Smart. Here's Morant. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Morant's got 43 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Williams, he's checked in for Thomas. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During that break, listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. No problem knocking that one down. Minot's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And he knocks down the first one.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. That they're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
Lee, that's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Williams kicks to Jackson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Puts up a deep three. No good from Lee.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Stan, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely. Williams sends a screen for Jackson. Outside, Bane, just 4 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Edey gets the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy. Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight. Just fantastic execution.
He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Free throw good, lead. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Unloads from 13. And it's Morant missing.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the first one drops.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Pass to Edey. Memphis moving it around. Morant kicks to Jackson. Williams a screen on Jackson. And another miss by Memphis. Nets trail by 3. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
How about those points from Jackson? Big time.
No good from Lee.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Payne for 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter.
Yeah, when I was coaching, this guy was a nightmare. It was hard to game plan for him. His quickness causes major issues.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
That's a 2 from Lee. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. The Grizzlies shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Morant with it. He's picked up by Lee.
Well, that's why you give Morant the ball down the stretch. He does not fear the big moments.
And the Nets with possession. There's Lee with the 3. Jackson passes to Lee. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Morant. Good. That's another bucket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. From the line, good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Count it!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. There's Lee with the 3. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 5. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And the call will be against Dalton Gannett. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. It's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. And so he's picked up his 5.